Hello, hello, hello. Oh, that's a great picture. Okay, wait. Why is it? Oh, my camera keeps freezing. So annoying. Oh. Ah, there we go. Anyway. Cool. Alright. Oh yeah, welcome, welcome. Let me check everything. Yep, that's all good. Yep. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's about it. Nothing else to say. And let's just get quickly into it because I haven't done my dailies yet. So let's do that before I lose any more. Okay, so let's finish doing this. Okay, why is Kokoli acting like that? Doing too much damage. It'd be funny if you kill her like before she can do her ulti. And you even get a song. Oh, it's close. But yeah, not close enough, I guess. Yikes. Yeah, that's maybe. And you know, I've been cooking up the MOC video, and I swear, this shit takes so long, especially because like I'm still learning how to do stuff. But it should be a good one. And like, you know, now that I'm working on this one, I was thinking about the pure fiction one, and I should have done more on that than I did. But yeah, oh well. And that's why the MOC is gonna come after, right? It's gonna be better. Nah. Yikes. Definitely not. Okay. Oh, let me do one more thing. When will this be? The 26th. Anyway. I get enough of these things. Now I need to sell 2 more. Okay. And I'm really pre-farming for Acheron, like I'm gonna get her, I swear. Yeah, should be alright.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Okay, 1 and 2. Let's go.
Time to say bye. Boom. Relax. The human body is beautiful in its fragility.
Okay, nice. And then let's... For now. You know, I was thinking a little bit. I was thinking that before Acheron comes out, and like I start working on these 4 styles that I haven't worked on yet, I think I want to get Silver Wolf up to 10 on everything. 100% for 45 defense. We'll do 10 all type res. And then more damage with 85%. And then this. Gonna reach like 10%. And then 8. 6. Like 72 or something. I'm thinking of doing that instead. Just because of the whole like Acheron combo. Do something. And I just want to raise it up to 10. Oh yeah, I made this go level 80, so I can do that now. We also made Pela level 80. Well, yeah, let's go in the Nihility dungeon. Let's get these things. You know, there's like the synthesizer where you can like exchange trace materials. Thinking if it's the same path, it should be like a 1-to-1, not a 2-to-1. That'll be kind of cool. Because I see like a new player, right, makes that mistake, right? Like they shouldn't get punished for it. Because they don't really know like what's going on, right? Actually, I'm gonna look at that actually. I don't want to see if it's still like 2-to-1 ratio.
Time to say bye. Boom. Stand still.
One, and I can't get it again. I'm just gonna wait. Then, okay, cool. Now let me get this. Yep. Holy moly. Right, this is crazy. I'm so glad I'm a dot enjoyer. Otherwise I would have just had Black Swan and wouldn't be able to do anything with her. Alright, cool. Now let me cook up this video a little bit. Give me a sec.
Discard your worthless destiny.
YouTube, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Cool, let's go. So, account review, audit. No, it's not really an audit because my own account. So you can't really call it an audit. But, yeah, it's thinking just to do a little review to see like where I am, you know, day one account. And, yeah, seeing where I am before 2.1, before Acheron comes up. And she's gonna change everything for my account, hopefully. But, I don't know. We'll see. Cool. So first, let's just start with the easy stuff. Just go to warps. Let's see what we're cooking with for Acheron. So not much really. And I'm not on any PT as well. Nope. But thankfully, I do have these things. 31. So that's something. Anything else? From this shop here, I've only bought two light cones ever. I bought the Bronia light cone and the Gepard light cone. Because like I don't know, like before like 1.6, I was of the mindset. No, before Topaz, because Topaz is the first time I bought these special tickets because I ran out and I was very sad. Well, yeah, but before that, I bought Bronia's Lycon because I didn't have it, and then Gepard's because I didn't have it, and I thought it was really good. And I do still think that it's really good for preservation. But after that, since I now have Himeko, Clara, Bronia, Welt, and Gepard, I don't. Yeah, Chings doesn't do anything, and same with Bylus, right? So now I'm just saving up for the pulls basically, so I can pull more. You know, I could get like S5 Bronia and Icon, but it's fine. Acheron will solve that issue for me, but yeah. Anything else? I buy these 3 things every day, every month, so that's fine. Sometimes I do buy materials from here. Like for Black Swan, I bought the trace material for her because I needed it because I didn't pre-farm. Because you couldn't pre-farm, right? So I just to speed up the process a little bit. Never bought these things. I bought these 2. It was a very unfortunate and sad time for the Kafka pulls. I ran out. I lost a 50-50, and yeah. To be honest, I never know how I ran out because. Like I didn't pull for Blade back then, and the Kafka was like I didn't even pull for Locha either, so I don't know what happened. I don't remember, but somehow I ran out, and I need to buy all these 2 because obviously you need to. I buy this every month just to help me out a little bit. On the standard, I've already gotten the free 5-star. I picked Himeko for that. It's just because that's the only one I didn't have. And I want to have more characters than, let's say, like an E1 Bronya or something like that, right? Because I'm still on E0 Bronya. So yeah, for light cons, I have pulled for light cons. Let me see if it shows up here. I pulled for Black Swans, and for Kafkas. That's it. Oh yeah. And I lost that as well to Black Swan, the 75-25. I was ecstatic. Cool. So that's that situation looking like. So hopefully the Akron pulls I'm gonna win a 50-50. That's what I'm basically hoping on. Otherwise, it's not great. But yeah. Cool. So that's the warp stuff, the battle pass. I buy it and I finish it. I think like I haven't bought like the first like 2 or 3, something like that. But ever since then I bought it. Just because it's really helpful. Like you get all of these resources, right? I do like to overworld farm and like do simulated universe, but not every day. So I buy this instead. For that. Events, I've done everything we can do right now. MOC, Sim Universe, Golden Gears, I finished everything other than these things, just because there's such a time waste and sink, and I don't want to do that. I may try to get this one. I shouldn't be too hard to just get another path to get 100k, but other than that, I'm probably not gonna go for these other ones. Not worth it for what you get. Cool. And it's the same for Swarm Universe. I finished everything in that. Hanus Prison Break, I finished that. I think I picked, I don't remember what I picked for this. Maybe, yeah, I literally don't remember. This thing, obviously completed on like the first day. I do all of these trials just to get every resource I can. The Dream Joel TV. It's pretty fun, I'm not gonna lie. They had added some new things in that. Oh yeah, that's finished. I don't know if all of the old events have been completed when they came out. Cool, so that's that. Missions, obviously there's nothing here. There's the daily dive, I haven't done yet. Before we go into here, let's go into the backpack. Let's see. So currently, I'm saving. I did some pre-farm for Acheron, so I have the level up materials, I have these things, and then I have a couple of these things to try. This isn't 10-10-10, but it's pretty close. So yeah, that's gonna be that. These are my bowls right now. Kind of running out, and I'm honestly kind of scared to run out, but what can you do? Lycon XP, never farmed for this. Character XP, never farmed for this. What else can you farm for that? I haven't farmed for. Nothing really. This is just from all the overworld farming that I've done, and as you can see, I've done more before Penacony than I do now, but there you go. The weeklies, Echoes of War, I do them every week, so I'm basically never gonna run out of those. That's all fine. Cool, that's this tab, and these are my Lycons. Currently, I'm gonna show this a little bit later, but currently I'm 1 week off. So today's Sunday, so tomorrow I can finish off Herta's store, which is exciting. Can't wait for that. But yeah, Himeko's Lycon leveled up. Black Swans, Kafka's. I think you can tell what's going on here, but yeah. Waltz at S2. What can you do? Jeopard's at S2. Actually, I really want to get this to S5. If I ever lose like 50-50 to Lycon, this is the Lycon that I want to. Well, I'm joking. I want to lose it to Bronjas, but this wouldn't be bad either. If I get this to S5, Jeopard is unkillable, which is funny. Clara's. This was actually like right at the beginning, and it helped me a little bit at the beginning. But ever since then, I haven't really used it because it's kind of like only good on Clara, and my Clara is in shambles right now. Let's say. But then I've leveled up all of these Lycons. Nothing too out of the ordinary. Mostly the ones that you'd expect me to level up. That you'd expect anyone to level up. I want to level this up for Monoquantum. What other Lycon do I want to level up next? Maybe a second Dance. There was the whole like gacha Spaka Mr. Pokey thing on it. Double Dance. So maybe I could test that out. I don't know. But for now, I'm not planning to. Too many resources into that. Maybe this one, but I don't use. I do need to raise another erudition card because I found that, especially in the last pure fiction, and was using Herta, Himekon, Jinyuan, and I only have 2 erudition Lycons, this one and Breakfast. So yeah, we need to level up another one. Let's see, maybe this one, but I don't use distraction characters. I only have Jingliu for that. But yeah, I would say the really good Lycons that leveled up, right? I'm also going really lucky with what I've pulled, right? So for example, I pulled on Kafka's Lycon banner, right? And in that you had Samples and Lucas, I think. I don't remember what Lycons were on that, but I remember Samples, so that's why I managed to get to S5. And then on Black Sun's banner there was Dance. So that's why I managed to get this, and then S3 as well. So yeah, kind of like strategic pulling, I guess you could say. Yeah. Cool, so that's all of that, nothing too crazy there. Then relics, we're gonna get into that when we get into the characters. As you can see, I've tried everything, like farming for anything and everything basically. Cool. These are my materials. I'm gonna need these for Acheron. So I'm going to Yarilo 6. I'm killing and destroying all the barrels I can to get those, because these things you can buy them from the Janjiro, but they cost 26k for 100 each, and that's too many credits because you can see I only have per million right now. Then consumables, sure, don't really use them. These things, I've gone in the golden hour and talked to everyone, changed their emotions and all that. So I think I've gotten everything that I could from that. And then like all the quests, bought all the cars and all that. And then memory bubble for Black Swan and all that. So I bought this as well. I got this gold unlimited token. Oh yeah, I finished the gacha machine thing. I've gotten the light command picture thing. So that's cool. And then this one I'm looking at, self-mounting resin. And self-mounting resin is kind of weird because I'm always scared to use it. So I don't know if when should I use it. Cool. So that's all of that. Then fuel. So basically, the way that I think about fuel is I just use it for farming relics, right? So like the natural trailblazer power, I put them in trace materials and all of these things, right? Well, trace materials basically. And then fuel, every fuel that we've gotten so far, I use them in relics. Because if I look in my achievements, I don't remember which one shows the like the cavern pools. Yeah, caverns of coverage. I'm only at 511, right? Which is actually like kind of standard from what I've seen, like between 500 and 600 for someone that doesn't like stamina refresh. Well, yeah, so that's that, and then yeah, that's my philosophy on fuel. Basically, I just use fuel for farming relics, and that's it. Because I don't really care about relics. It's just because there's like the whole RNG and stuff involved, and I'd rather just level up traces, which is just guaranteed damage, right? Cool. Plus, like currently, I'm like happy with the relics I have. You'll see. Cool. Another thing that I like to do that, you know, I imagine people don't really talk about is I like to sort my friends list like this, right? And if I see someone like this guy that's been 2 days logged in, then I remove him and then I just add someone else. My philosophy on this is if it's someone that plays every day, then there's a higher chance that that person that plays every day that's gonna use your character, so you're gonna get more money. So yeah, I don't know, just like min-maxing friend money, I guess. Anything else I want to talk about here before we move on to anything else? No, I don't think so. Cool. So before we go into the characters and relics and all of that, let's go into the data bank first. And first, just check out everything. So Lycons, again, nothing too crazy here. You've already seen what I have and what I don't have, which is every other legendary Lycon, right? Oh yeah, and these things as well. Oh, these are from the battle pass. That's cool. So there was a time that like I didn't have one of these light cones or star light cones for a really long time, but I eventually got all of them, obviously. It's been nearly a year. You know, factions and new creatures. I've killed everything, all the relics, and the characters. As you can see what I have. Nothing too crazy going on. All looking good. And these are the characters I skipped. So the thing that, you know, may shock people is I've missed Locha and Hopo, right? So basically that means that I don't really have a sustain. You know, other than the fact that I've missed, you know, Dan Hung or Blade and Argenti, which are really good DPS, right? But again, you need to pick and choose in some cases. But yeah, these sustains. My philosophy is that sustains are lame, and these two characters are especially lame. You know, it feels like someone like Kafka or Himeko or something that was in a bounce, then maybe, you know, but or preservation, but they're not, so I just skipped basically. You know, I didn't end up getting Fushuan really early. I'm gonna show a screenshot of my pulling history just so you guys can see. I'll probably pull it over right now in the post-editing section. Cool. So preservation. My only sustains are basically just Fushuan and Bailu. Bailu is gonna be a big surprise on this account, and it's kind of unfortunate. I mean, not many people talk about her, but she's really good in my opinion. So yeah, cool. So that's basically what it looks like here. Let's go through the filters, just so you guys can see. Destruction, only Jigglypuff, all the hunt ones, erudition, no Argenti, harmony. Yeah, all of them, because I mean, if you don't have all the harmony characters, then what are you doing? We need a game. Nihility, just because dot, and Silver Rose is really unique, and at the time of 1.1, because that's when I got her, you know, she was really unique. She borrowed the whole like weakness implant thing, which again you need at the beginning. Well, you don't need it, but it was really helpful. So yeah, she was really good. And then all of the other ones, preservation, all of them, abundance, only the non-limited ones. Cool. So that's what we're cooking with there. So now characters. Let's go into this. So I'm just gonna go from left to right into everyone I have right now. So Bailu, she was I feel like my first, or like my second or third 5-star that I've got on this account. And this may be also like, not really like, maybe like nostalgia as well, but just, you know, maybe I got used to her, right? So I know how she works like fully. You know, I mean, she's not hard to like use necessarily, but it's just, I'm happy with Bailu basically. So that's why I didn't pull for any other sustainer. So on Bailu, what I currently have is kind of like these stats, you know, a lot of HP, but most importantly, like a lot of speed as well. I use this icon on her usually because the thing is, I don't need the energy regen and I don't need the healing. He's already doing all of that. So I just do this just for an insane amount of energy. I just think that's worth it, like why not, right? Traces. Maxed out, again, by Lumain and all that. Cool, relics usually look like this, right? So 4-piece messenger, and then 2-piece Afflict of the Ageless, if I'm using her with dot. If I'm using her with a crit, DPS, then I'm gonna switch on Broken Kill. And I can easily get over 30% effect rest for that. So it's all good. Eidolons, E0, so no Curse of Bailu yet. And hopefully never, because I don't really care about these Eidolons. Other than E6. E6 sounds sick, but that's gonna be like in 4 years from now. Cool, next, Black Swan. This is how she's gonna look like all the time. I don't really change around her pieces too much. Her own light cone, again, it's just really good, and this, it was kind of just mostly this art. That's what got me. So there you go. Traces maxed out, of course. Like, how could I not? Relics, 4-piece Prisoner, and then 2-piece Pan Cosmic Commercial Enterprise. A little bit of a weird one, but basically what happened, when I first created like the dot team, basically like after Kafka came out, you know, everyone's saying that, you know, use Pan Cosmic. Because the other option was to use Herta's PlayStation, right? But, you know, I wanted the best for my dot team. So I started farming Pan Cosmic. And, you know, it's not great. It's nothing crazy. These relics, again, nothing amazing. Wow. This is crazy, but again, it's just speed. And then more speed here with crit damage. There goes my crit damage piece, I guess. But yeah. And her effect hit rate, it's usually around 100 or like 110. I can get a little bit higher if I throw some pieces around. But again, I don't really care. If you're gonna see the MOC video I'm gonna release, he does enough damage. I don't need anything more. Eidolons, E0. I don't pull for Eidolons or proper characters. Cool, that's about it. So yeah, this is kind of like, my thing is to have her go before Kafka so she can get her dots off. and start stacking that basically. So yeah, she's most of the time she's gonna be above Kafka. I try to anyway. So talking about Kafka, let's see here. So yeah, this is her stats. Her own icon, it's really good. I like it. Obviously maxed out. Trace is maxed out, obviously. I think she was my first 10, 10, 10, and 6 on the basic. Then relics again. Prisoner and Pan Cosmic. Some okay pieces here, nothing too crazy, but I did get lucky with some of these prisoner pieces and I got like a bunch of speed on them. So thankfully I do have that going for me. I don't know, the chest pieces are horrible. And the boots, I don't want to look at those. But yeah, so that's cool. Eidolons, 0. And that's that. Cool, now the latest edition, which is not the best edition or the most wanted edition, is Sparkle. So basically I got brainwashed. So yeah, there you go. And I lost the 50 and then I kept going. That's the story basically. So yeah, she's maxed out. Lightcomb, I usually have her like on Dance Dance Dance. Or this one, the Carve the Moon with the Clouds. No, actually most of the time I have her on Brony Lycon, because I kind of don't use them together that much. Again, because I just rather use dot, like a crit DPS on one side and then a dot on the other side. So yeah, don't really have space for Brony anymore these days. But yeah, Trace is maxed out. Relics, she's on 4-piece Messenger. Again, try to get my speed on her, and then she's gonna be with crit DPS all the time, so she is gonna have broken kill on her. So like one of these. Most likely one of these two defense HP ones, and then obviously an ER rope, whatever it is, probably like the speed one, because he wants speed on. Sparkle, yeah, crit damage chest, speed boots. You know, try to get like as much speed arms as I can, like these ones. And then kind of same for the helmet, to just try to get the speed ones. Probably this one. But yeah. So let me like just show that quickly. So let's try this. And I have any speed here? Nope. Oh yeah, I'm using a crit damage one. And I'm just using the speed boost because they have crit damage with them. I don't think anyone else has it. Nope. Cool, and then broken kill. Let's just use like this defense one. Why not? And then for the rope, let's use this speed one. Cool. So my sparkle looking something like this. And then if I put usually Bronia's Lycon, oops, it's gonna look something like this. So nothing too crazy, but yeah, that's about it. E0. And then all of that. Cool. Yeah, it was a mistake, because now I'm kind of like shaking in my boots, not gonna lie. MC. So I like him, Fire MC a lot, for the fire break. So I can run him like as a mix of like break and, you know, like full defense basically. But I kind of like decommission him because I have others that just do the job a lot better. So yeah, and especially since getting Himiko, I don't need like fire break because she's gonna be my fire break. So yeah, she's been kind of gone from my account for like 2 or 3 months, or at least something like that. Like I think I still use them in 1.5 during the Fixtural Garden, but then after that in 1.6 I haven't been using him. But yeah, so it's basically nothing. Then for Xuan, I play with the Jupar Lycon for the Omega defense. Then Traces, maxed out on the ulti. This doesn't do anything, so you don't need to level it up. And then here we are running usually something like this. sure. So just above 134 speed, and then kind of like these stats. So like it's usually around 7k, yeah, it's like the 7k HP, and then like 2.0, like 2k, 2.1 defense, something like that. I managed to roll a lot of defense on some of these pieces. E0, because again, I don't care about that. Cool, next. So yeah, nothing else to say really. She's OP as fuck, so she's good. Then Jeopard. So again, the only reason why I have Jeopard raised is just for Simulated Universe, Swarm, and Golden Gears, because Fushuan just is not enough for that. His shields are way better for that. So yeah, I play him like this with these traces. Again, Ultimate is the only one that I need to raise. And then I recently leveled him up to 80, so I haven't had a chance to level these up yet, but sometime in the future. And then I think this is his build with... usually I play him with Dot in Golden Gears and Simeon and Swarm. So again, either Fleet 1 Dot or Broken Kill 1 Crit, right? Crit DPS. So it's gonna look, where's my defense one? So I have this. And then something like... and then one of these ER ropes, it doesn't really matter. Something like that. Cool, and I think these are the right ones. Yep. Cool. So it's gonna look something like this, right? 3.7 defense, 4.5k health. And the speed is kind of lacking. Wait. I usually have him above 134, so I think I give him this rope instead, which gets him above 134. So yeah. Cool. Then Eidolons E0, got lucky. Again, I've kind of, whenever I lose 50-50, I just got a new character instead of getting Eidolons, which is, not many people would say that, but yeah. That's sick. Then Silverwolf, again, she was really unique. I thought, you know, the weakness implant was cool, so I pulled for her, basically. The event Lycon, really good. Traces, 8, 8, 9. I'm planning to raise her up to 10, 10, 10, so I can use her with Acheron. Relics, 4-piece Genius, and then 2-piece Penacony, because I use her in a Mono Quantum. So, yeah. So here we have Quantum damage boost. I don't really know why. I should have something else probably, but there you go. My ER rope. I don't play as break or like crit. I just play as like full support basically. So speed, boots, pretty good. Effect Razon, effective rate. Kind of hoping that it would have hit that, but it didn't hit attack instead. Then effect hit rate chest piece with whatever that is, and then hands with, again, whatever that is, nothing crazy there. And then this piece with some speed on it. So yeah, not great, but okay, she's just there for the debuffs. Yeah, 134 speed, so that's all good. E0. Yeah, nothing else to say really. Just use her Mono Quantum. Now Ruan Mei, she's the game changer. She changed everything. Yeah, this is kind of how it looks like most of the time. A bunch of HP, a bunch of speed. I don't run the slow Ruan Mei because I don't know, I haven't really tried. I could. Trust me, there are ways for me to run slow Ruan Mei, unfortunately, but yeah. So with Ruan Mei, I just usually run with Dot, so I have her on Fleetless. This one, 20% break effect, really good. And then I had a rope with break, I swear. Nope. So I run her on the speed one, usually. Then the speed boots with a ton of a break effect on it. Like one of these chest pieces, like this one that has some break effect on it probably. Yep. Then the hand, this one has another 20%, 18% I should say, right? And then the helmet, do I have a break effect one? Oh, so I just run the speed one. Cool. So usually that and E0. And no Lycon. I have S3 Memories of the Past, which is unlucky. Early one S5. I think that'll be sick, but oh well. But yeah, for the break effect, we're looking at something like this, like 150. And then with the traces, with one of these ones. And this one gives 20%. I think that gives it to her, right? I don't remember. But yeah, I remember just people saying to get like 160. So yeah, that's why I tried. And I did that on Messenger, so I don't need to run like the new set. I am working on that since I'm farming for the debuff set. But I haven't really had the chance to look and see what I've actually got. I've just saved like the ones that looked good at the time, but I haven't had a closer look to like switch her over to the break effect set, because I don't think I need to right now. And then Bronya, basically Bronya just uses everything that Sparkle uses, which is that's another main reason why I can't use them on the same team, because they use the same things. But basically whatever Sparkle had, she can wear them as well, and she used to wear them before Sparkle. Other things with Bronya, I only use it with Jingliu, right? Otherwise Sparkle I use it with everyone else. So yeah, that's about it, really. Yeah, whatever Bronya whatever Sparkle was running, she's gonna run. E0. Trace is maxed out. And yeah, that's about it. Then there's this guy. Jingyuan, let me put this on so at least it looks like he has some stats. Let me change his pieces around to like his actual ones. No, that's what he has usually. Yep. Obviously, I could change between Topaz and Jingyuan. So actually, let's do that. Let's see actually how much I can get out of them, because I don't really use Jingyuan with Sparkle with Topaz. So let's see what we're cooking with here. Okay, and then 5 crit rate. And then this is okay. And then the rope is probably, where's that one? 8%. Yep. So let's see what we have here now. So not bad, but again not great either. Especially so with the traces, he's at 888 because I only use them at the beginning really. He gets 10%, so he's at 76. Okay. But yeah, full upset. Inner Sassoto, E0. He's annoying, Jingyuan. But I still like him. Yeah, the reason why I pulled him is just because I just thought in the story was really cool. And at the time, I wasn't really grasping the whole like PT system and like how that whole thing works, right? So I was just like pulling everything basically that I had whenever a new character came out. I kind of learned that kind of like when Kafka came out and Blade and stuff like that. I like in 1.3 basically, no 1.2. But before that, I wasn't really grasping that concept too much. So I was just pulling for whatever, right? And I managed to get him like in like 10 or 20 pulls, something like that. So that was cool. Then Dr. Ratio. Now I usually run him with Cruising in the Stellar Sky, just get a crit rate. And because Sorpil doesn't really do much on him, he looks like this, 888. He's on the debuff set with Inert Salsoto, something like this. And then, again, I just change to this rope, because that's my best one. E0. And this is kind of how it looks like. It's okay, but like, if you see my MOC video, he was struggling with the damage. Now we're running with Topaz in the dual DPS team. Topaz is usually on swordplay. Unfortunately, swordplay is at OS2 only, so it's not that great. 8, 9, 10. So I want to get this up to 10 as well. And this I'm just gonna leave it at 8 because it doesn't really do much. But yeah, that's what I'm cooking up there. And let's change back Jing Yuan's pieces. Yep. Because with these pieces, it's actually looking okay. And so I have, right, so because I'm running Topaz with Doctor ratio, I have something like this, right? So she's gonna be on this 8% crit rate one, and he's gonna be on the this 5% one. Just because he's gonna look like this now, and then she's gonna look like this. So that's pretty good. So yeah, E0 obviously. Yeah, this is how she usually looks like. Again, this team struggles a little bit, not gonna lie. And I'm just not willing to waste the resources to make them better. So this is how they're gonna look like for now. They're still good, it's just they're not amazing. Cool. And I just kind of pulled her just because of, you know, what, like, what can you do? But yeah. So this is how we started, and then it actually turned out that she's okay. She's a pretty good character. Now I'm scared of this one. I don't even want to know if I didn't want to show this one honestly, but let's see. So she's usually running cruising the Stellar Sea. She's on 888. Kind of like after Dot came out. Stila hasn't done anything. I've tried to improve her here and there, but kind of like no chance basically. So let's see. We're running something like this. Yep. These chess pieces, I can't even look at them. So if I wanna be, so I have this one, right, which is just the 30% crit rate, and then there's this one which has crit damage, has some crit rate on it, but if I do that, then it looks like this, which, to be honest with this, it could be okay, 50% crit rate, something like that, but she's not gonna crit basically. So yeah, I usually run on the crit rate one, which is bad. I've tried, but this is just what I get whenever I farm Quantum. Quantum is cursed for me. That's why I hate it. And yeah, on what's this thing called? Rutilant Arena. That's pretty good. And then I have the Rutilant Arena Row, which like she and Jingliu shares basically, because this one, I don't even know why I have that, but okay. So, oh, you know what? That's not bad actually. What was I smoking? I thought that like she's bad. Oh, I didn't think I had 140 crit damage. Huh, maybe I should play Sela more. But yeah, E0 of course. Of course, I have her because she was the first limited character, right? So, and she's cool. I really like her in the story and all that. Kind of wish, we could go back to Belobog once again and do some more stuff there, but oh well. But yeah, she's apparently okay. Cool, now let's go to the game changer, Jingliu. So let me get her stuff. So 10 traces on this Lycone maxed out because I don't have anything else. I do believe this one is better than Claro's Lycone. Whenever it defeats an enemy or is hit, at the same time the worst damage increases by 24%. Yeah, this is just kind of like talking about like the whole Fallout thing, right? So I still think this is better. Cool, let me switch things around. So I run around the Hunter set because again, Quantum Set is cursed for me, so I never farmed that. And this was good because I was just farming a little bit of Snow Hunter and Eagle, right? So it's kind of win-win. Okay, that, and then this rope. Cool. So I run her like this usually. Now I've also done it where I've run her on rainbow pieces, and I can get like 230 crit damage and a little bit more crit rate. But just for the sake of like making it easier to keep track of all the pieces, because you know we don't have loadouts yet. Just to make it easier for me to remember what's what, I just run on the 4-piece. And the 4-piece gives crit damage a little bit, so it's not bad, right? But yeah, so this is kind of how she looks like. She has a lot more speed than Bronya, so what happens is she goes first, then Bronya goes, and then she comes back, right? So she can get like tons of attacks like that. But yeah, she's OP. Nothing else to say. It's Jingli, right? She's gonna be rerun in 2.1, so make sure to pick her up if you don't have her already. I'm pretty sure, you know, I'm not sure how the tier lists are gonna look like, but I'm pretty sure Jingli is still gonna be right next to Acheron. I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, I don't know if I showed this, but E0 still. Then Clara. Yes. 888, all of that, relics. Let's try to get her looking as good as we can, which is not gonna look great, but yeah. E1, so that's something. But yeah, I'm kind of coping with this one. Yeah, 71, 62. But yeah. I don't know. I just spent like some trailblazer power in the physical domain, and that's what came out basically. And at the time, I thought this was good. So I don't know what I was smoking, but yeah. I don't talk about her. I don't want to use her really that much either, so that's fine. Cool, then we have Natasha. So, before Lynx, I had no way to get rid of debuffs. So basically, I just built her just to get rid of debuffs. Basically, just to go against Kafka. Because yeah, in the simulated universe, I know it sounds like crazy. Like, you know, doing the whole level 80 stuff. But yeah, she's been retired for a long time now. So yeah, I would have her on her Lycon, because that's why this is also leveled up, because I thought this was really good on her. But yeah, nothing else to say there. Then Sample, he's really good. Just build him. I have his Lycon at S5, again amazing. Traces 888. Now his relics are kinda they are kinda, I think I run this one. Yep, something like that. So again, 4-piece prisoner and then 2-piece space healing, because basically I just gave Black Swans his pieces. So yeah, so I've had to like do some emergency planning basically, or you know, relic investment. So yeah, I've got this. It's bad. I think I switched this between Dan Hang and him, but again I know he's Dan Hang, so he kind of just stays on Sample. And yeah, this rope, or honestly any of these ropes could work. This one has some effect rate on it, but I don't know, it's fine. I don't really pay attention to effective rate too much because it seems to be fine. If I was struggling, then maybe I would have paid more attention to it, but I'm not, so that's fine. E6, that's really good. Then Pela, S5 resolution, really good. Traces 888. I recently leveled up to 80, so that the chance to max her out. I know people saying to max this out to 12, but it's fine, basically. Now let me find like the good pieces for her, which is that. And it depends between these two, so I'm just gonna put it just to show off the speed that she can get. This effect ray one, a lot of defense, effect res, all good there. And then the boots, either these ones or the ones that Bailu's wearing, doesn't really matter. Cool. And then she's usually running with Jingliu, so she's gonna run Broken Kill, right? So she's gonna have any of these. It doesn't really matter, but usually an HP one, so probably this one. And then the energy rope. This speed one would affect it right on it. So yeah, this is how she's usually looking like, something like this. But I haven't used her in the recent MOC because I haven't used Jingliu because I didn't either. So yeah, so these are kind of the stats. Looking like, again, if you don't with Pella, do it. She's just really good. But yeah. Then Tingyun. Level 80. This is kind of how her stats would look like. I'll have to see the relics because it looks like she's unequipped right now. So, Dance, level 80, S5. Really good icon for her, especially. Traces, not maxed out, because again, 4-star. I keep them at 888 because I don't care about them that much. And then something like this, you know, or like with like 2-piece messenger, 2-piece, one of like these attack pieces, something like that. But currently I'm running her like this, and I was running her with dot, so I probably had just like, I don't know, this maybe, something like that. And then this thing, yep. Anyway, let me check actually. Yeah, it's definitely that one. Okay, these boots, they're like, okay. I don't know if this like 11.6 plus 40 is more than 12.9. I haven't done the math on that, so I don't know. Then chest piece. Okay, at the beginning of the game, people were saying you can run Tingyun as a sub DPS, which you can. Like her auto attacks can do like, you know, 20k, something like that, if she crits. So this is what I was kind of trying here. But yeah, because I kind of had her on a 4-piece musketeer, but then I just want like, I gave up on that and I just wanted to substats as much as I could. So yeah, something like this. Something like this. And yeah, and obviously I can make her faster, but I haven't needed to. So that's fine. Yeah, again, if she's with crit, broken kill. If she's with dot, on fleet. Ageless of the ageless. E6. But yeah, that's my Tingyun. Something like this usually. So that looks good. Hanya, And I ain't gonna cap, but honey is kind of useless. I level her up to 75 so I can get the last speed trace. I can get like 160 something speed on her. But I just have other supports that just do better and more. So that's why she's not being used right now. And also she's not E6. So maybe she was E6. Maybe this could do something, but I don't know. E1 only right now. But yeah. I remember I wanted one copy for it, and I think I pulled like 50 times to get one copy. Because, I mean, you know. But yeah. Cool, then we have links. What's there to say about links? Just HP and speed. And this icon usually, just so I can get like the debuff cleanse off as fast as I can. 888. She's level 70. I'm using her on the overworld farming team, so she's getting XP passively. Relics, she would usually look like something like this. And I don't know, something like this. So yeah, nothing too crazy, but that's good enough. E3. It's been nice of like how many copies have been given us for free. Because on the initial banner when she came out, I remember Fushuan's maybe, I think it was. I never got her. So yeah, so I had to wait until we go for free, and then I got a bunch of copies after that. But yeah, nothing too crazy there with links. Then Luca, I have him on Good Night Sleep Well, level 72, 888. And then relics, honestly, I should kind of like decommission him because I don't really use him anymore. I used to, but yeah, he's running break rope, so it's kind of like a break effect Luca, because I have a much of a break effect on this, and then a break effect thingy here. Like, okay, let's go with this one for example, and then for the helmet, this one, and then I can get him to something like that, right? Which is nothing crazy, but I don't know. He still does a lot of damage, especially because he's E6 and stuff like that, right? But this Lycon is only at S1, so it's not that much damage. So I could use any of these other ones. You know, it's either this, what's it called? Solitary Healing. Resolution also works. But again, I haven't experimented too much. I can just, because he's also like really specialized, you only need to use him against physical. So yeah. Then we have Herta, the Pure Fiction OP. She changed everything in Pure Fiction. So she's usually running breakfast, 888 like this. Relics, she's using Jingliu's relics. Just again, it's easier to remember. You know, she can run Rainbow. I have run her on Rainbow before, but it looks like these pieces are good enough, so I've never had to change anything. Cool, and then with this crit rate rope, something like this. And what happens, I run her with Fushuan, and then she gets above the crit threshold for Salsoto, right? E5, no E6 yet, sad. This would be a nice damage boost. But yeah, nothing too crazy there, just for Pure Fiction mostly. Wealth, E2 Lycon, that's kind of sick. Still level 70. Traces, working on it. I kind of like haven't found a use for him yet, so kind of just on the bench right now basically. And he's running this with this rope, which basically doesn't really amount to much, but yeah, that's about it. E1, That's something. Don't really know what it does. I haven't read this, and it looks okay. More damage, basically. Cool. But yeah, this is definitely the highlight. An S2 on his Lycon. So like again, I haven't looked at the Acheron leaks or the early access videos, which are still leaks. In my opinion, I haven't looked at that. But since I have this, I don't think I'm worried about the Lycon, her Lycon. So I should be okay. Cool. But yeah, he's just on the bench right now, basically. Then Himeko, again, another pure fiction clearer. Traces 888 with her Lycon at 80 S1. And the relics, if I really wanted to, I could make her look something like this. So let's have a look. Okay, I don't know if I can run the crit rate one. Oh, the crit damage one, but hold on, let me see. Yep, that's that. And then this rope. Yep. And it's looking something like this. So yeah, I can't run the crit damage chest piece. So I run the crit rate one. Which is fine. Doesn't matter. So yeah, she looks something like this. Nothing too crazy, but yeah. But she does get crit rate. So it's not actually too bad, right? It's just the crit damage is kind of lacking. Cool. E0, because again, I only got her from the like 300 pull thingy. So yeah. Well, yeah, just for pure fiction, basically. Yang Qing. He was my first 5-star on this account. And I used them a lot. Stress at 888, level 70. That's why I leveled up this Lycon. Stave of the Lightning. No, River Flows in Spring. Because I thought it was really good for him. But then I also had this as well, right? So. But yeah, just at the beginning of the game, first 5-star, I leveled him. Because. More DPSs, right? 888. Relics. Probably Jinglius would work, right? E0. But yeah, he's a worse with Jingliu, so I don't use him. Green Hyphen. Honestly, in my opinion, she's kind of like the worst dot in the game. It just feels like that anyway. So yeah, I have her on solitary healing usually. You know, I can switch with Good Night Sleep Well, Eyes of the Prey, or them two's Lycon, but that's what she's holding on to right now. 888. This kind of thing. Again, Pan Cosmic and Prisoner. But yeah, nothing too crazy. E6. But she does feel kind of bad. I just use her against fire weak enemies in dot whenever I can. If you saw in MOC, I used her. So yeah. Yukong decommissioned. When I used her, I didn't have E6, so she was really clunky to use. So I kind of gave up. And then once I got E6, I never really got back to work on her. So yeah, too bad, because we're missing on this, but like that's fate, I guess. Then Asta, she's decommissioned as well, because again, she just have better support. You know, I would just like take someone's relics if I want to use her, and then use that. Lycon, I don't even know what Lycon she uses. Like, this, or Dance Dance Dance, or like 100 speed, basically. Something like that she gives to the team, right? Eidolon's E6, so she's fine. I can use her, I just don't. Dan Hang. Okay, let me see what we're cooking with Dan Hang, because I haven't looked at this guy in a long time. So we're cooking this. Yep. Okay. So let's see what we're looking at. And then probably just like cruising the stellar seal icon. Or like his own icon, but yeah, since I have this, I'm just gonna use this. And yeah, 888 for Peace Wind, because I was farming for the hunter set, so then I got these pieces basically for Jingliu. And E6, I think it was like my first E6 4-star, I remember. Now the story with Dan Hang, it was the first time they increased the difficulty up to 12, and there was that Marastruck General that's weak to wind, and my sample wasn't good enough to break him, or so he could stop healing. And then I saw on the internet a run with Dan Hang where Dan Hang was able to kill the general before he healed. And to be honest, I did do that once, but the thing is, what happened after, it wasn't like good enough. So basically what happened that I just went back to Dot and was able to win it. But yeah, he's surprisingly strong, not gonna lie. If you have all the like supports, like Bronya, Runway and stuff like that, Fushuan. But yeah, and then these last 4 stars, they're not built. And I want to build them, just because I want to level everyone, because why not? I'm like nearly there, right? So I might as well. And after Acheron, I'm gonna skip Aventurine. So, and then I'm still thinking about Robin. I don't know. It depends how the pulls are gonna look like. But yeah. So then I was gonna say that I should have enough time to build a bunch of these characters, right? But yeah, otherwise, what can I say? Happy with the account. It's nothing too crazy. Dot will usually look something like this. And then I can have like the dual DPS team if I want. So Fushuan. And then Ratio on Topaz. Where's Ratio? Or Topaz? And then Sparkle. Cool, so there's that whole like follow-up dual DPS. I have Jingliu, so it looks something like this. Fushuan, Jingliu, Bronya, and Pela. Then Mono Quantum, so Fushuan, Sila, Sparkle, and Silver Wolf. Right, something like this. And then what other team could I use? And then Jingyuan. Like, yes and no. So because honestly he's like, I don't want to say this, but like he's too clunky that I don't even want to like use him necessarily. So I'm gonna leave him off for now. So another team that I really like is this. If you've seen my MOC video, I've used this. Something like this. Either like, okay, I'm gonna put this because this is what I use in MOC. Something like this. Because yeah, because what's happening, so Black Swan does all her debuffs and stuff, and then Sampo like triggers it because of his because he can like basically trigger the wind shear that's already on there, and because the Arcana counts as wind shear because of the ultimate, then it's a lot of damage. So he kind of acts like as Kafka. If you don't have Kafka, you can do this. This is legit. If you want in 1.6 or 1.2, right? So pulling for Black Swan while not having Kafka is still good, in my opinion. You can beat all the content in the game with this team, especially if they're weak to wind. But yeah, that's about it. So again, that's why I like that I have a bunch of options, right? I have like all of these really cool teams that I could use. And more, basically, if I want. You know, Pure Fiction, Himeko and Herta, OP. They're unstoppable in every single Pure Fiction so far I've used them. But yeah. That is about it. Really? So yeah, this is how we're looking now. In 2.1, going for Acheron, hopefully win the 50-50, and we'll see what happens. I'll see you there. Peace. Cool. Okay, so that was annoying, because I realized halfway through that I was blocking the stats, so I'm gonna have to edit those in, basically. So that's gonna be annoying.
What do you want to know? Time to say bye.
But yeah, cool. There goes the content for today, I guess.
Stand still. Time to say bye. All will be swept away by the wind. Time to say bye. Boom.
Alright, cool. Oh wait, I didn't need to do that.
This big diamond, it's all yours.
And that was a big yapping session. I am dead.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception. Time to twirl! Time to twirl! This big diamond! It's all yours! You won't get away. Time to twirl! Time to twirl! Liquidate it! Right! Lasting victory through the plays of the game! Project wrapped!
I think that's it here. Yeah. Okay, it's fine. We'll do that at the end. The one's up there. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna go kill or get all these barrels. Because I don't feel like doing this today, so.
What was that? You could take on me? Was I seeing things?
Oh, is there nothing up here? Oh shit. Okay, there's nothing there. Wait, let's see if this guy is back. No, he's not. I don't think there's anything here. Yeah, there's nothing else up there. What? Why would I target a barrel?
Humanity conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
with this targeting system sometimes. I don't know if there's anything here. No. Alright, cool. That's that.
Birds are born with no time for a break.
There seems
This big diamond! It's all yours! We won't get away. Time to twirl! Right! Nothing victory! Play the long game!
It's actually closer than the teleporter to the Calyx. Maybe. I mean, it kind of looks like it's the same thing. Not gonna lie. Okay. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here. Just a little bit short one. Wanted to like do that video quickly, and then yeah, that's about it. Cool. Yeah, other than that, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.